A great outfit is a combination of 5 things. A great silhouette, a great combination of texture, a great combination of color, good accessorizing, and a great combination of interesting connotation. All of this together successfully conveys the unique personality of the person wearing the outfit. In this video, I'm going to break all of it down for you so that you too can create beautiful outfits that really land and make people notice you. In every outfit, there is always a combination of lines, of horizontal, vertical and diagonal lines. And it's these lines that create what we call a silhouette. And depending on where those lines are placed, the silhouette is going to be more or less harmonious. Some designers, for example, like Balenciaga, make it a point to make silhouettes that are not harmonious and that are interesting to the eye in that way. For us normal people, it's usually better and more flattering to be looking for the traditional silhouettes that are by definition more harmonious. The first one is the hourglass, where the waist is narrower than the bust and the hips. The second one is the rectangle, where the waist is relatively equal to the width of the bust and the hips. The triangle is where the hips are wider than the bust. The inverted triangle is where the shoulders are wider than the hips. The balloon is where the silhouette is round up top and usually reveals the legs as 2 little sticks. The high rectangle is a rectangle that, just like the balloons, reveals the legs like 2 little sticks. And finally, the mermaid is an hourglass silhouette with a flare towards the bottom. As soon as you're creating any of those silhouettes for an outfit, it's going to be pleasing to the eye. The only trick is that your body also has its own silhouette that pushes the fabric in one direction or sometimes doesn't fill the fabric. And that's why models have this very high standard shape. Their body is not going to modify the initial silhouette of the outfit. But for us normal people, if we want our outfits to really land, we need to pay a bit more attention to how our body, our silhouette, is gonna align with the silhouette of the outfit. So for example, at the time of making this video, oversized silhouettes are the silhouettes that are the most trendy. But what do you do if you're, for example, short and a bit wide? Going for something oversized is not going to flatter your silhouette at all, because instead of making the rectangle silhouette that is the objective of that trend, you're gonna make more of a square because you are lower and wider. You can wear a bit of oversized, but not as much as someone who would be tall and thin. So in my case, for example, I have wider hips than my bust, so things that erase my waist are not going to be what flatter my body best. So if there is a jacket that I really like, I'm going to find a version of that jacket with a bit of tightness around the waist. So I still have that same style, but the outfit is going to look better on me. The silhouette that you choose is going to express your personality in a certain way. So if you choose, for example, a silhouette that is very strict, it's going to convey the impression that you are a more strict person. As opposed to if you wear more soft lines, then you're going to give the impression of a more laid-back person. If you wear a silhouette that has a lot of very flowy lines, then you're going to come across as more creative. And the fun part is that you can mix those lines. You can really fine-tune the different types of emotions that you want to convey by choosing different lines in your outfit. Texture is the second thing that makes an outfit work or not. Texture is basically how something reflects the light. And the more differences there are between ways of reflecting the light, the more we create what we call contrast. Contrast is very interesting to the eye. You will see that an interior designer chooses a mix of stones, of woods, of fabrics, of glasses to make the space interesting and playing with that contrast. Some common contrasts in texture are, for example, shiny versus matte, rough versus soft, dense versus hollow. The best matches I've seen were cotton, leather, and soft knit, silk or natural satin with a soft knit, cotton and plastic, leather and satin or silk. And the interesting thing is that every single one of these textures are associated with an emotion as well. If you think about a soft cashmere, for example, normal, you think about something soft and delicate and comfortable. But if you look at like some rough, thick jeans, the feeling you have when you think about that texture is quite different. Mixing textures and mixing the emotions that are associated with these textures is also going to be a way that you're going to use to convey your personality in the outfit. Now let's add another layer of subtlety and taste and add color to the mix. Colors are a great way to express your personality. If you want to go with vibrant colors, you're going to express a more vibrant, poppy, energetic personality. If you want to go with more toned down colors, then you're going to express a more centered, calm, a bit more serious kind of personality. And you can, once again, obviously mix those things and have fun with the little cursor of subtlety. So there are different ways of making sure that the colors match. A way that is often taught is by using a color wheel and looking at the colors that are opposite to each other or next to each other, etc. The way that I do it is that I just look at the combinations that I like the most on other people or on Pinterest, and I just copy that. So I have created a board on Pinterest where you can find different color combinations that I personally find pretty. So you can absolutely take that as inspiration. And then worst case, if one day you try something and you make a mistake, nobody's gonna die. And so with color, we're adding another layer of story, another layer of personality to our outfits. And so the last thing that's gonna make your outfit really interesting is accessories, because accessories, them too, have a connotation. And to me, accessories are really the way to make a big bang, a big statement in your outfit. As you can see here, with the exact same base but completely different jewelry, we're not telling the same story at all. It's the same with a bag. Depending on the design of the bag, you're going to convey a completely different impression of who you are. And shoes are also a great way to make a statement in your outfit. I'm just interrupting myself from another video that I'm filming right now to let you know also that something that makes a great difference in how good your outfit is going to look is the quality of the clothes. Since I've been starting this YouTube channel, I have been contacted by a lot of brands who have offered me brand deals. I always want to test the things before I show them to you. And I have been really disappointed by the quality of most of the brands that have sent articles to me. It looks great on the website, but then in real life, when I get the clothes, they don't fall well, they're poorly made, they have poor structure, the materials are crappy. It's not a you problem, it's a clothes quality problem. Although I know that it can be a bit daunting to invest more money in clothes, it's actually cheaper on the long term, because spending 30 bucks again and again and again and again on a top that's going to fall apart, that's not going to make you feel good and that you're not going to wear, is going to be in the end more expensive than just buying one good top that you feel amazing in. So I just want to invite you to be a bit careful when you see influencers pushing clothes on you and telling you how great they are. They got paid to tell you those things. You literally get a script when you are an influencer. Those clothes are new. It's probably the first time they're wearing them when they're making the video. They just have ironed them. And they can also cheat to make the outfits look better, which is something I did with those pants that I ordered too big when I was showing them to you. So to the extent possible, buy better quality and also go try the garment beforehand. It really makes a difference in how happy you're going to be with the wardrobe that you build. And as a little bonus to this video, I also want to share with you all the things that never work and all the things that always work, so that you always know what to avoid and what are the always safe choices. Stretched buttons will always make an outfit look worse. It's really about when you try the outfit, making sure that you're not stretching the buttons of that outfit. Something else, unless you are super tall and super thin, is the pants falling in accordion from below your knee. That's not flattering at all on most people because it makes you look shorter, and it also gives a very neglected kind of vibe. So if you want to go for oversized and you like that kind of style, it's nice to have just a little width of the pants, but not making it look like you bought pants that are way too big for you. Often, especially on clothes like blazers, you're gonna have a little cross or a little stitch that's going to keep the garment from basically folding during the transport and making bad marks. You can find also those stitches sometimes on pockets, so it's not that you have a fake pocket. These are not meant to be kept and you have to take them away. Wearing wrinkly clothes, easy ironing or steaming your clothes is always going to make your outfit look better. Wearing clean clothes and also not damaged clothes, unless there's really a style that you want to go for. Garments that is of so poor quality that it's transparent, and you find so many of those in cheap stores, not even that cheap actually. And visible underwear, unless of course you're making it pretty with like a beautiful bra and some lace and that's the style you want to go for. A good quality handbag that's really gonna elevate the outfit 100% of the time. A bit of jewelry, even if you're lazy, whatever the color, whatever the material, just a little bit of jewelry adds that little depth to the outfit because there is a contrast of materials. A long coat, either a bit structured, either not. It gives you a bit of that, you know, royal goddess vibe, and it just always works with any outfit. Good quality shoes, same reasoning as the bag, always elevates an outfit. High-rise straight pants. Goes to everyone, every single silhouette, always complements the body because it makes the legs look longer. And if you keep them slightly wide and straight, whatever your body type, it's gonna fall beautifully. Being well groomed, no secret there, but the same outfit with a not groomed person and a groomed person really don't look the same. And finally, a low block heel. It gives a bit of elevation to your silhouette, it adds a bit of femininity, and it's always classy, and it basically makes any outfit look a bit more classy, if that's what you want to go for, obviously. And the last tip for those of you who feel that certain attributes of their bodies can feel a bit too big and can, you know, convey an impression that they don't always want to convey. So I'm thinking particularly big ladies, big bum. So the way to go with first a big bust is to wear clothes that are going to add some structure. So for example, a shirt that has the structure on the shoulders and the structure around the collar. And by choosing one that is wide, you're gonna add the connotation that is more serious, work girl, professional. You're also gonna erase the exact shapes of your bust. That way you're gonna highlight other attributes and you're going to go away from the unfortunately hypersexualization of that part of your body. And then if you have a big bum and you want also to draw attention away from it, what you can do is to highlight the beautiful shoulders, collarbone, and probably the thinner waist that you have in comparison to your bum, and to wear things that are a bit more closer to your body on top and things that are slightly wider at the bottom. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I also wanted to thank you if you've been a subscriber of the channel for your patience, because I know that I haven't been posting as often as I used to, and the reason is that we're moving to France. I have gotten a new job that I've started already in France. I'm working remotely at the moment and we're currently packing. And it's really important for me to make good videos, so those take time. So thank you for bearing with me and for your patience. And if this is the first time that you encounter me and you like what you just saw, I invite you to join us and subscribe to this channel. And in any case, I will see you very happily in the next one, and thank you for being here. À bientôt!